So today in our training we talked about how to schedule the carts from the library and the upstairs storage into your classroom so you can use devices with your kids. Right now we have 5 Chromebook carts and we have some iPad carts getting ready to roll out soon, but the process will be the same for all of them. Chromebook carts number 1 through 4 are whole class carts, so you sign out the whole thing and you roll the whole thing into your classroom for one-to-one devices. And Chromebook cart number 5 is one that stays put in the library, and it's designed for you to sign out just a couple of devices if you need them for testing or small group work. Carts numbered 2 through 4, 2, 3, and 4 are stored upstairs, and cart number 1 and cart number 5 are downstairs in the library just when you're ready to go find them. So now when you're getting ready to schedule them in Google Calendar, you're going to go to your waffle up here. These are all of your apps that come with your Google tools. If you're not signed into Google, make sure that you have signed in so that you see your name there. And then you're going to click on your waffle and you're going to choose Calendar. So now chances are, and I'm going to turn these on just so you can see how confusing it can look when you open it, depending on how many calendars have been shared with you, you might see quite the huge amount of things scheduled already on your screen. And you can either search by the day, by the week, by the month, or you can also look at 4 days or an agenda. So I'm going to put it back to week. And let's say I'm looking for something to schedule for Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's hard to be able to weed through everything that you see there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at one cart at a time. Now remember, cart number 1 is downstairs, and 2, 3, and 4 are upstairs, and cart number 5 you only can sign out a couple of devices. So I'm going to say that I'm looking for something in cart number 2 first. I'm looking for a slot that's open. So when I click on that cart, this little triangle shows up. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to do display only this calendar, and then by magic all of the other calendars go invisible. So now I'm able to see all of the time slots for all of the days. So on Thursday now I'm able to see everything that's still open and available to be able to roll that cart into my classroom. If I realized that at 11 o'clock on Thursday somebody else's name was there, I would realize that it was already signed out and I would have to look on a different cart. In that case, I would come over to cart number 3 and go back to that triangle, display only that calendar. So now I'm on a different calendar, a different cart, and now I could see if that time is available. So this is the time I'm going to go ahead and reserve for my classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that word available, and it's going to open up the actual event. So the event is now going to belong to me. I'm going to change the name from available to Mrs. Brooks, and here are the times which are already set for that particular slot. If for some reason you're doing a special project and you need the Chromebook for the entire day, then you would change the times here. Don't check this all day box, because that's something you do if it's something like Christmas or your birthday. An all day event is something that starts at midnight and it ends at midnight the following day. So instead you would change the times, so from 8:15 to whatever time in the afternoon. Down here you can put in the location if you want to, your room number, whatever it is that you're going to be, wherever you're going to be putting it, but it's not required. Always double check that you're on the correct cart. This is a mistake that all of us make pretty often. And if you need to put in a description, you can, but there's no requirement to do that. So I've changed it to my name, I'm leaving the times alone, and I've made sure that I'm on cart number 3, and I'm going to do save. Now, because there are other things scheduled for this cart, I don't want to change the following events or all the events. I only want to change this one. So now if we look at the schedule for cart 3, my name is on that particular slot, and now I've reserved it for myself. I'm going to quickly look before I write it in my plan book, and I'm going to notice if there was a teacher who had it before me or if there's a teacher who has it after me, just in case we need to arrange the logistics to get the cart from one place to another. Early on in this system, you probably won't run into that as much, but later on, as more people are finding the value in bringing these carts into their classrooms, you're going to find that more and more people will sign up, and you will need to figure out those logistics. So make sure you jot down in your plan book not only the time, but also the cart number so that you'll be able to get that ready. If you have any questions, let me or Colleen know, and we would be more than happy to help you. Thank you.